CSI has no registration, no property, no institution, no PAN card, no income, no properties, no building, no employer, no beneficiary. So that CSITA company's worship style is called CSI. Whether CSITA is a registered company. This is a great question. It has written for the last 75 years. You know that in the year 1947, it has registered under Companies Act, Section 26 Company, based on the Companies Act 1913. Later in the year 1956, the Act was amended and it comes under Section 25. And in the year 2013, the Company Act once more amended and it comes under Section 8 company. So now it is running as a Section 8 company controlled by the Government of India under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. It has the company identification number. The company identification number is UP 3090TN 1947 9PL 000347. It has the registration number 1 and 2 for 1947 and the PAN card number is AAATT0642D. This is a brief introduction about the CSITA. Recent days, some people are thinking that, saying that Synod is the authority for CSITA. CSITA has 23 units and others, some 1 or 2 minor units all over in South India. It is following the CSI order of service or style of service for worshipping the beneficiaries of the said company. See, the company has started to do charity and Christianity. Unfortunately, for the last 75 years, the truth was hidden. So there were so many cases based on Synod. Now we can see about the meaning of Synod and why the cases are going on. Synod normally means it's a conference, congress, a religious conference, and something like conferences which has happened to the teachers or maybe agriculturists or the laborers or maybe industrial workers or maybe drivers, like something like that. There is a conference. Here, the international religious conference has been conducted for every 2 years up to the year 2018. And after 2018, it has been conducted once in 3 years. So we know that there are employees as well as the beneficiaries of CSITA organizing together and they are convenes a meeting for 2 day or 3 days, and they are discussing about some of the issues. And they are going back. Based on a heading, the conference is arranged. There are some international peoples like Americans, Africans, and European peoples, and all other people from different countries. They are also participating in the conference. That is called Synod. So, they are why they are coming from international countries? You know that before 1947, the company in India, all the peoples, they were spread in India, and they have been following different order of service: Anglican, Methodist, Congregational, and Baptist. These are all the major style of worship they have followed. So that during the year 1947, during the time of independence, the Indian government wanted to send them out. So what did they do? They have registered a company that is called the Church of South India Trust Association, and they arranged all the worship style in a single style, that is South Indian style of worship, that is called CSI. Okay, now we have asking some questions before going to the why the cause for the cases all over in South India. That we are going to discuss. Here, the CSI means order of worship followed by the CSITA company. Here, the company has branches all over South India and its sub-units also. That means churches, colleges, schools, medical centers, charity centers, etc., etc., etc. All these institutions should be run based on the articles of company. We know that advocates are arguing the cases based on the articles of India. As like this, since CSITA is a company, a charity company having its articles of association, it has to run based on the articles of association. We know that the central government was such a resolution to the charity companies. That resolution is based on the resolutions. This company has also to be run. But here, illegally, without saying this truth in front of the beneficiaries of CSITA, this company is illegally stating that Synod. But nobody was asking about what is Synod, what is the importance of Synod, what is the relationship between Synod and the CSITA and its units. So, there were troubles. The employees stating that we are the authorities, especially the employees are the evangelical department superintendents means bishops. So, bishop means superintendent of given churches. Who has given the churches to these people? The CSITA company has given its churches to the employees, that the employees are running it based on the regulations of CSITA and the order it has given by the government of India. Here, without stating all these things, without saying all these things, these people saying that Synod is powerful. Where is Synod? Synod, we know, Synod is a conference, a religious conference, participating the employees, that means bishops, pastors, that means the other employees of the CSITA, and the beneficiaries of the company. That means who are all paying the subscription to CSITA through its subunit churches are also participating the conference. So this is the Synod. Okay. So why the cases are going on in South India? Recently, and these employees saying that their retirement age is 70. How they are saying it is 70? That is also a great question. Everybody knows that whenever there is dispute, there is cases, court cases, they will go to the articles of India. May say, for example, if there is a public litigation case or any other criminal cases or civil cases or any cases, they will go to the articles of India and based on the articles, say for example, Article 26 stated that we have right right of minority right, religious right, or basic right, something like that. The advocates are arguing in the court and the judges are giving the order based on the articles, or maybe some other judgments it has given based on the articles of India. As like this, being a charity company, the charity company has to be run based on the articles and memorandum of the said company. Here, CSITA has articles. The CSITA cannot change the articles according to its own resolution, because a charity company should be approved by the government of India once advancely. It should be approved its regulations, means articles and memorandum. Here, the retirement age not had been fixed by the CSITA company to its employees, because till there is no election for the CSITA company, because the beneficiaries are paying the subscription through its sub-unit churches to the company, and the beneficiaries are not been given the membership card to have the election. Since there is no election till the age is not been fixed to its employees, means CSITA has not fixed the retirement age of its employees, means it is accepting the retirement age of the government of India. Everyone knows that the government of India is following a retirement age to its employees. So, automatically, when a company is not fixing the retirement age of that company, automatically it means that the company is accepting the government of India's retirement age. So that the retirement age of CSITA company shall be fixed by the government of India. Based on it, you can say that this is the retirement age of the CSITA company's employees of different departments. On this situation, recently, the people in the year 2018, before that, these people says that their retirement is 65. I don't know where it is, but nobody has seen the valid document till now. After that, they said that the evangelical department mainly, they are saying that it is 67. Then now they are saying that 70. Which shall be a valid one? That we can see the which one is legal and why they are saying like this. Whether any legal proceedings are going on, whether cases are going on, what will be the result? These are all the things that we can discuss in this video. If you like it, that you can share it, and you can subscribe it also. You can make the comments according to your knowledge and the future reference. Okay, well, I am coming to the cases which is going on. You see, in the beginning of 2023, there was before that I have to say something about the civil cases and criminal cases. You know, there are different style of cases, branches of cases in the legal ground. I am not an advocate, so that I don't know more about it, but being an advocate, you can say something about it. You give comments, it will be useful to me as well as other viewers. Thank you. Okay, I am now civil cases. Now little I am saying civil cases means establishing the rights. Civil cases means establishing the rights. Being a member should be given the ID card. If they have the ID card, they can file the case based on its truth. You see, civil cases are running based on the evidences that they have. Okay, so on this situation, criminal cases, anybody can file it because no establishing of their personal right. It's a right of that means to establish the legal consequences of or legality of the government of India. If I am doing or you are doing such pain to the country, that will be under criminal cases. So everyone can inform to the concerned department, maybe police department or other relative departments. They will deal it and file the cases and arrest them and do action accordingly. So here, the CSITA company is a registered company and its members alone can file civil cases. On this situation, one side, the employees cannot fix their age, the company has to fix it. The company, since the company has no election till now, what they did, they have accepted the Government of India's retirement age. Here, the employees cannot do it. That is a general concept and approved, accepted by all the persons in the world. In world level, we know that no employee getting salary, PF, bonus, etc. From the institution or a company or any other place, they cannot fix it. The authority, the person who is paying the subscription, paying the salary, has to fix the age. So, please note that here the employees of CSITA, they themselves saying that their retirement age is 70, 65, 67, 70. So now you can see the registration and all the details by its what is this registration detail, audit detail, and the all details about the CSITA. So on this situation, these employees cannot fix the age accordingly. Here, unfortunately, some people saying that stating the Synod is nothing, Synod is different, but they are saying that Synod is everything. So that they are saying that their retirement age is 70. People filed the cases. Now I am coming to the cases. There are different cases. One case filed by two persons in the Madras High Court as a civil case, and the court has given the order, means state the retirement age is not 70, and the Synod has taken it to the higher court double bench, and it has stayed that order, and the person who filed the case has taken to Supreme Court, and Supreme Court stated that after finishing the trial court, you can come to Supreme Court, so that the case has returned back to the Madras High Court double bench. That is going on. On this situation, there are another case. It was filed by somebody, some of the unit peoples at Jagatyal, means Karimnagar unit of CSITA. What did they say? This Karimnagar unit, people stated that the online election has been done for Synod. Synod, we know, is a conference. There is no religious conference. There is no relationship between the company's employees' retirement age or fixing the age or anything. And this religious conference, there are international peoples. They were also participated, so that there is no relationship between this Synod and the CSITA. But these people illegally or means ignorantly filed the case, stated that no provision for online election, so that the court has rejected the election, and it has still there. Another one case has filed in the Bangalore City Civil Court, and it favored, it stayed the Synod election, and this case was also moved to higher court, and this is also stayed this matter. That is all pending. The three cases I explained. On this situation, during the time of 2023 January, before one day before the Synod conference, there are people filed a case asking the interim stay to have the conference, means Synod. What has happened now? These people didn't find it out about the CSITA and its units. Please note that you can see this audit report of the company. It stated that Synod is a subunit of CSITA. Means there is a conference the company is arranging for its employees and others. So that there is a subunit, that means audit report. There is a subunit that is called Synod. So you can see in the audit report copies first page, I am pasting in front of you. You can see that the Synod has Synod is a subunit of CSITA. Now my question is, how a subunit can pass the resolution to the company? How a subunit can pass the orders to another subunit? That is also a question. Here, people didn't say anything about these questions in front of any of the court cases. You see, the one day before the Synod, there are people, they have filed the case in the Madras High Court single bench in front of the a single judge, Honorable Justice Ramamurthy. So, this case, he said he has given an order, you can conduct the election, no results shall be published. And it has posed for dealing, and the case is going on. In addition to this case, there are two other cases. That cases are also merged with this case, and all these cases were going on in the single bench of this Honorable Justice. This is a brief of the cases which is going on. My question is, please note that the audit report copy of this CSITA, it clearly depicts that Synod is a subunit. You see, Synod there is no relationship between Synod and CSITA to state at the to fix the age of the retirement age of the people who are all working and getting salary, PF, bonus from the CSITA company. So, on this situation, there are cases going on, and people are asking from different places and making comments stating that, sir, what will be the result of the judgment? What will be the result of this case, that case? I said, I don't know. I am not a party. I cannot say anything because there is no relationship. I didn't find any relationship between this Synod, that means religious conference, and the CSITA company. You know that the audit report statement stated that the Synod is a subunit of CSITA. You have seen the registration copy that I paste in front of you, and the audit report copy, and all details about the CSITA. So, from there, nowhere you can find that Synod. So, here there is another argument which is going on, the moderator of Synod. You know, the Synod means conference. During the time of conference, conference need a person to chair the conference. For that, the participants who are all participating in the Synod, they are putting up the name of the person, and that person is being a chair for chairing the conference. So, please note that for conference purpose, a person is selected, and that person is called the conference chair. So, this conference chair cannot be the chairman of the CSITA. You see, because CSITA is a company having 23 major units and other some units, totally 29 and 30 units. That one among them is Synod. So this one of the subunit cannot pass resolution to its company. That we know, everyone know. But in my knowledge, the person who are all filing the cases, they didn't present these orders, this audit statement in front of the Honorable Justice So, high level of ignorance, or maybe the hiding all the truth in front of the judges. So that is against the law of the land. Who are all filing the cases, who are all presenting these fake documents in front of the justice is not being accepted, not to be accepted by the honorable courts, maybe Supreme Courts or the higher courts. You see, I think the people who are all watching all these things may take this matter to the respective courts to find the truth. So, during that period, there will be some dislocations to the person who are all hiding the truth, maybe advocates, or maybe the person who are all filing the case in front of the advocates, in front of the Honorable High Court. So, now I am asking, now I am coming to the said case which was presented in front of the Justice Shandil Ramamurthy. There are three cases. It was filed by different people. One is the the Kerala diocese people. That means South Kerala diocese is the unit of CSITA according to the Government of India's record. Means the company has given the audit statement to the Government of India, and everyone knows that a charity company has to give annual report as well as audit report every year to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, means, and its department, Raisara company. So, this audit report stated that South Kerala Diocese is the unit of CSITA. So, this unit people, this unit, there are people, they organize saying that we are the action committee. See, civil cases should be filed based on the should be waived based on the evidences. Here, this action group cannot claim it as its rights. You see, civil cases are filed to establish the rights. These action people, how they can establish their rights in front of the honorable courts? That question is a great question you should ask with you and your advocates. Please note that this case is, in my view, it is a completely illegal one and hiding the truth in front of the honorable courts. Another one case was filed by some other group. They are joining the name, they are adding the name, that means respondent as one Nandial Evangelical Department employee, Puspa Lalita. She was also the employee appointed for the another unit, and they are adding some of the views and stating that they are saying that their retirement age is 70. So they filed it. Another one group is also filing the cases, appoint their prayer is they appoint the administrators for Synod. So here they didn't mention about the CSITA. You see, no the court or no government can appoint administrators for its subunits. If it is appointed, it is against the law, means it may be happened due to hiding the truth in front of the courts, honorable courts. So you see, earlier there was a case, the administrators which was appointed to Tirunelveli unit of CSITA. What has happened now? They hide all the truth. That is why there were trouble after the appointment of administrators in the said unit. So the trouble is going on till they couldn't able to settle it. So like that, because why it is in trouble, the company, if the court has appointed administrators to its subunits, if a unit, automatically they cannot know what is what. We see a company's unit and subunits should be run based on the regulations of the company. So since the units and subunits do not know about the rulings of the company, they cannot run it properly. That is why still the issues are going on in the Tirunelveli unit, so that Synod cannot be the Honorable Court cannot appoint administrative committee for its unit, means it's a Synod. So the administrative committee should be appointed to the company, not to the unit or subunits or anybody. That we know very well. Here, this case is going on for the last 2-3 months, and the people are stating that very soon the judgment is going to come. I don't know whether it will be for CSITA or Synod. So people are saying, I didn't visit the case, I didn't see the records and all these things. This is a brief form of the cases which is going on in South India, dealing the CSI TA company, and these people stated illegally Synod. Synod is a conference. Why, whether the Synod is CSITA Synod or it is the CSI religious conference, or maybe Synod of the business peoples, Synod of agriculture, Synod of government employees, Synod of state government employees, Synod of some other maybe companies employees, whatever it may be, that I don't know. But the people who are all presenting the matter, they confusing the matter in front of the Justice Chandil Ramamurthy. And why I am speaking this matter, we know we have given 2 elaborate video, one in Tamil and another one in Malayalam, and I am giving this link in the description part, and you can go through it and find out this matter in elaborate way. Okay, so my question is whether this Synod is a CSITA Synod or some other Synod. But people filing cases, I don't know why they are filing cases without stating the importance of the documents of CSITA, how it will be applicable to the CSITA company. My question is here, what will be the result if the court is giving orders for example, if the court is appointing administrators to this Synod, means subunit, or maybe some other Synod, how it will be applicable to the CSITA company's unit? That is a great question. You people should ask whether it is it is applicable to CSITA, or if the court is going to appoint administrators to the CSITA company's subunit, the CSITA company's documents should be produced in front of the justice. Otherwise, how it will be applicable to the CSITA Synod? That is a great question. So, you see, if the court is appointed Synod, it will go to some other Synod, some other company, some other way. But here, because the CSITA company's registration certificate should be given, these articles of association and memorandum of association should be given to the judges, and audit report copy should be given to the judges, and all its regulations, all the regulations of CSITA. means election of CSITA, and all these records should be presented in front of the Honorable Justice. But if they are not reproducing it, how it will be applicable to CSITA Synod and its unit, 23 units, and its all subunits? That question is a great question. You have to ask with you, and you can able to find out the answer for your case. So, my dear friends, who are all asking the doubts about the judgment, this will be my answer. You see, if you file the case against the CSITA Synod, that means the Synod, that means the conference or maybe the general body of CSITA, automatically it means that it will be bindable to the CSITA and its units and subunits. Here, the people who have filed the Synod for religious conference, that will be applicable to if the court is appointed the administrators, it will go to them. So, it will not be applicable to CSITA. Now, you can ask me a question, whether the age of these employees are fixed or not, whether this it is applicable, this order is applicable to CSITA. See, the audit report I have presented in front of you. So, the audit report stated that these are all the units. So, if the audit report presented in front of the judges, they will give the order to its all units. So, since it is, if it is not been presented in front of the Honorable Justice, automatically it will not be applicable to the CSITA companies unit like South Kerala, South Karnataka, Madhya Kerala, East Kerala, Kollam Kottarakara, and North Kerala, something like this. Tamil Nadu, Kanyakumari, Tirunelveli, Thoothukudi, Madurai, Ramnad, something like so. So this case is not applicable to CSITA if they are not presenting the audit report of CSITA in front of the judges. This is the brief form of the cases which is going on in the Madras High Court. It is to be given the judgment. So I think now you can able to understand what is going to happen. Thank you very much. If you like it, share it. Thank you.